Yes.
I am for the petition. This is in respect of construction which is going on at 11 Russell Street. On the last occasion, we have been handed over a order which says the state government has proposed to develop Russell Street as a something called a eh, modernized food street. Now the construction, the perusal of that document itself shows that the construction is not in terms of this order. Be that as it may, the Corporation Acts specifically speaks that if an area of the street has to be modified or its border has to be redrawn, there has to be public hearing before taking any steps. In this case, it appears that pursuant to a direction of the government, they have started construction. I do not know who is actually constructing. That is not clear from this order. They have started construction of a structure, a steel structure, which will significantly alter the dimensions of the street and as well as the footpath. And if I may place section 357 of the Act, if your lordship is saying the order, the last,
Is street food defined anywhere?
and I do not know as of now where
Because the first line of the order says street vended foods or street foods are defined. Where is it defined? Is it there in that act? Street vendors act something and non-beverage sold. Which is the provision of law that you are relying upon?
I am relying on first on section 357 and then on section 372. If I may place this order first, the order says modernization of food streets, and this order also says that it will be used for developing drinking water facilities, etc., and will not be used for construction of any shop. And specifically says, and what is going on here is a construction. There is a rectangular structure along with steel structure and bricks. And this is not mere flooring and everything. If your lordship kindly sees the pictures, which I have annexed at the writ petition starting
the financial sanction shall be used for developing
provision of
drinking water, hand washing, toilet facilities, tile flooring of common area, appropriate liquid and solid waste disposal, branding such and such. Shall for any construction or renovation of. Are there shops existing?
There in Russell Street, there are existing shops which sell various items from food to everything. It's a commercial, it's semi-commercial and semi-residential. There are many shops. And it is a busy thoroughfare because part of it is most of throughout the day it is one way, because from Park Street the vehicles have to take Russell Street to enter Park Street because of the one way restriction on Park Street. In that situation, what is being done is this footpath is being occupied in the name of development as a food street. I say that is not permissible. Firstly, because of because there is no order. Because of this order, and secondly, I do not think there is any sanction from the corporation for making a construction of this sort. And thirdly, if your lordship takes up section 357. $357. This is the heading reads defining regular line of a street. When the corporation has the power to define the street lines. Now, if your lordship kindly sees, these clause 6. Notwithstanding anything contained in the foregoing provisions of this section, the corporation may, if it considers expedient to do so, cancel partly or wholly or modify the regular line of a public street after a period of 10 years from the date of defining the said regular line, provided the object for which the regular line was defined has not been completed within the said period, provided that the corporation
This is not a street. This is a footpath.
By modifying the footpath, the street line will also be modified.
That street includes footpath. That is not in the definition itself. That is there.
Where is it?
In the definition of street.
Street includes the footpath.
Acha. Street definition of footpath.
Roadway over any public bridge or causeway, the footpath attached to any street, public bridge or causeway.
Rules ta.
The drains.
लिखे नहीं ऐसा होने देखो तो ফুটপাত এবং কতটা এরিয়া সেটা বলে দেওয়া আছে अराउंड 3 feet না 4 feet থেকে আছে 372 removal.
Yes.
Let's, if let's say kindly takes up 372. Let the without notice may cause it to be removed. Clause A, this includes flat footpath. Definition টা বার করা বেটার হবে। pathway.
It mentions cause
And
to be
but-
removed.
All millet, public street millet includes millet, pathway, millet, footway, all this are inclusion. The
Yes,
definition.
that I've seen the definition, but 372 says the commissioner may, without notice, cause to be removed.
Yes.
Right? Cause to be removed. That can be done, but where is the provision to erect? To remove any erected, disposed, or hawk
Millet,
contravention.
on footpath, millet, no erection can be done. Millet.
No erection can be done on the footpath. Power to require removal of any structure or fixtures erected set up coming up. Page 371 is the prohibition of structures which causes obstruction.
Yes. On mark করা ফাইলটা বইটা কোথায় আছে? একটা বইতে মার্ক করেছেন সেটা কি সমস্যা? নতুন নিয়ে এসছে।
Yes, corporation.
Well, you have seen it's a central government funded scheme for modernized food streets. There are 4 food streets to be set up. One in Siliguri Municipality Corporation and 3 in the Kolkata Municipal Corporation. The 3 places have been chosen. One of such places is the Russell Street, possibly. Now, so far as you have seen the papers that the fund has been allocated and in respect of each of the food streets, and Yellowship has seen that Yellowship has the 16th October the document is with Yellowship.
Yes.
16th October, Yellowship can see that third paragraph, the bold the type this fund can be used for construction of new shops or renovation of existing shop in terms of the finalized DPR of KMC and SMS as applicable. The SOP and SSI under MOHFW should be followed while setting up the food street as regards prescribed layout, facade and beautification, etc. This is the corrigendum. Now, Yellowship has seen possibly that 28 February 2024 is a document.
Which document?
But that document is not before Yellowship.
No. I only have the 11th October and the 16th of October.
That is the 28 February 2024 regarding the allotment and release of the fund. Is a health mission of the central government, National Health Mission.
How wide is the footpath?
Hello?
How wide
Because
is the
how?
wide? What is the width of the footpath?
Well, that I have not taken instruction. But the thing is this, I tell you, my lord, the all about say.
There is an encroachment already.
Is there any place to walk down? How could this place be identified if
Well, that identification has been made, my lord, that whatever the actions, still where the actions have been taken by us, you can see another document you have seen. The hazy, possibly it could not be read properly because
Kindly takes up section 347.
1 minute. How could you identify? Suppose there is a project. You all are required to identify proper places where
the proper
this
place because it's
project can be
a
implemented.
place where it could be the modernized food streets. For that reason, this particular spot has been identified. I cannot say this is the expert persons who have identified that particular plot, particular place.
No, but then
Because-
it should have been done by the experts.
But the experts have been done. Of course, my lord, that you might say, they why not Korea? But the thing is this, my lord, they have found out the project, my lord, which is to be, my lord, utilized, and the project, my lord, which is to be implemented, that, my lord, where the particular place, my lord, where it could be, my lord, actually beneficial for the persons and also the government's, my lord, the project. That is the reason it has been done. With that, my lord, I cannot say anything. But the thing is this, my lord, now my concern is about the closure of the footpath. This is what
Obstruction, not the closure.
no,
the
closure
obstruction in the
by whatever means it could be done.
All right.
Closure it could be done by whatever means. It's my lord, even by making a structure. If it is closed. Now, my lord, we have exercised the power under a particular provision of the Kolkata Municipal Corporation Act. Because it is not that it is a public, my lord, they are saying that it should be, my lord, all the time make fee. You have seen in many places, even on the footpath, the pay and use toilet is used. Pay and toilet has been set up. It is required. But therefore, my lord, it can be said that it cannot be at all, my lord, because it is ultimately for the benefit of the persons, not a group of persons. Or, my lord, a one or two persons. Now, you can come to section 353. 353.
Who is the petitioner?
Adjacent to that.
Can this matter not be treated as a pill?
Because in terms of statute, if you want to change them at footpath, you have to give a head.
No, but then the public at large will be affected. So,
The individual right, my lord, he cannot, my lord, say what the other side. He is talking about his own, my lord, personal right. I don't know.
petitioner is restricted to his own right only, but then the court was wondering.
Of course, my lord, court will definitely going to that issue.
Yes.
That they regarding the excess of the power and the closure of the public street. Logically come to 353.
Yes.
Therefore, we have the power, my lord, that we can, my lord, permanently close any public street.
Permanently.
Permanently.
Permanent closure.
Permanently and also the temporarily.
You have to close the road entire.
Not the entire road. Not the entire road. Who says so? The entire road?
Wait 1 minute. Subject to the approval of the state government. Close the whole or part of the interest of the purpose of carrying out the provision. And in that case, also a public notice of such closure.
Yes, but government has been approved. Government has, my lord, given the approval. And the public notification has also been issued, my lord. It is, my lord, of course, my lord, hard copy has not yet been received by me, but it has been sent to my my learned junior's mobile.
What is the date? Date?
Notification. So that is not appearing from the. It has been one, my lord, the paper publication is the Times of India, I find. The notification is there. Huh? Possibly in the month of March 2024. This, my lord, the recently possible.
Is there any other road parallel running to that road through which the pedestrians can
Definitely,
walk?
definitely.
Is there an alternate road?
And from the even after construction, the pedestrian could also move. But if you lordship needs, my lord, I can give the total picture in details, my lord, how for what purpose and my lord, what is the area and there could be any difficulty on the other side, the pedestrians, the footpaths are there or not. I could, my lord, say, but the thing is this.
There is an alternate road.
Yes, my lord, the thing is
All
this.
right. Otherwise,
Is this, my lord, it's not that the one way the pedestrians blocked moving. In a particular space, there could be a difficulty that entire thorough, the width of the road may not be available, a footpath, but he could move. It's not that, my lord, you also have seen that where the pay-and-use toilet is constructed, even, my lord, in a particular place, this space is found to be narrow, but then it is wide. But it is necessary at the same time.
you file an affidavit with all these. Let us see.
My lord.
How this?
Public notice has also been.
Yes, it is there.
It is there.
I don't know whether how they have published this public notice.
No, that is what he's got the soft copy.
From the
In the newspaper,
also-
possibly it has been published. Newspaper publication.
You just see, my lord, once. You just
let's
Show it to him. I am not required to see.
এটা তো দেখছি কখনো কখনো দিয়ে
And tell me, who are the persons who will be benefited?
my lord. I will only give me in my because of what purpose actually who will be benefited. Actually,
Yes.
when it is a modernized food streets, healthy food to be supplied. Healthy food to be supplied from that the kiosk, possibly it will be kiosk type the shop. And that is the reasons, my lord, the health urban health
Are-
mission of the central government.
Are the persons who were already existing over there,
My
will
lord.
they be
Whether they will be
provided,
affected or not.
provided the opportunity, or whether you all will float a tender, or how you all are settling the shop rooms?
Of course, my lord, it will be done. Of course, my lord, when it will be done without my lord, the tender. I don't think, my lord, the only one person will be called and
আমরা দিয়ে দেবো।
and তার কাউকে দিয়ে তো করাবো।
আরে বাবা আমার ডিপার্টমেন্ট করছে
Oh, I see.
ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং
So my department is doing that.
ডুইং
I am told.
কনস্ট্রাকশন
Lad, the notice they have
Not the
shown that
construction, the shop rooms. After the construction is being made, then the
Right.
shop rooms to be allotted to whom? Will any tender be floated for allotment of the shop rooms or anything of that sort? Any instruction have you got?
Lad, may I read public notice, Lad? Kolkata Municipal Corporation has proposed for permanent closure of a portion of a road within the jurisdiction of Kolkata Municipal Corporation for the purpose of developing food street zone in the place mentioned in Schedule 1. And then pay and use toilet on some certain area. The Schedule 1, Lad, they have referred only Russell Street on the northern flank footpath of Milton Street, being jail number, jail Nehru's crossing, which is not the area.
The construction is not being made
This
at
is-
that
this
area?
is just opposite the 5 Russell Street, the long road. They have
Okay.
mentioned the crossing.
Yes.
Like, this is not near, it may from both sides, the area is in the middle.
Yes.
If you refer the crossing, this area cannot, they should have specified that this is the premises number, this. There's a vague notice they have issued, and that even if they want to, they have to comply with 357 because this it amounts to redefining the footpath.
357 is a different
Straight.
thing.
And they want
357 is a totally different thing. Is a
They
regular
want
line
to-
of the street. That means, my lord, the corporation may, whatever the road is there, for the purpose of defining the regular line of street, in case of, my lord, the corporation, my lord, decides to extend the width of the street, then they can define, my lord, how much area to be, my lord, used and in future. That's
Right.
a different thing.
Right,
That is- has no
ultimately the
connection with that.
footpath right to footpath is being taken away. That's why they should not stay their hand for the time being.
No, but then if it is for the development purpose,
What development? They have not. The statute says if you want to, kindly take some 347. They cannot take away my right.
Name of the scheme itself is a modernized foods, my lord, the street.
It may be footpath, food street, but they have to
similar type of food streets are functional in
lad.
various
may not
states.
may not have been challenged.
Various states is-
347 This is my right. Notwithstanding they are present, availability the corporation shall ensure within a reasonable time and subject to the availability of the resources that all public street under category 1, category 2, category 3 have raised footpaths adjoining the same. Now my category is category 1. Notwithstanding existing the measure shall specify different minimum width for the footpath which are adjacent to the public street under category 1, category 2.
Where is the category?
The category is at 346
46.
arterial road,
roads.
not less than 1.5 meters. That they cannot take away.
Yes.
Therefore, they have to take into consideration whether the footpath is beyond 1.5, only then they can use it. But the deliberation, what they have done, but they have not given a public hearing. We could have not taken this point.
Where is the provision for the public hearing?
357
There is a notice, but then does it mention about a hearing?
must be led.
It does. I
Reasonable
don't
opportunity.
find it.
Notice afford a reasonable opportunity to the resident of the premises. 357 proviso. First proviso.
357 first notice. Reporting a reasonable opportunity. Reporting
Afford a reasonable
objections.
suggestion objection must be there. I could have taken that the width of the road is not less-
Narrow.
Yes. That right they cannot take away.
57 completes a different thing, I tell you, lordship. It is not that man, what my learner is arguing with regard to the footpath on the street.
If they install
It
that
is a regular line of the street. In
they are
case of
saying
that,
food street,
widening, permanent closing, these were the regular lines of the street. Then the persons to be given a hearing.
But then your public street definition includes a footpath.
That's it. I never dispute about that.
Right.
I never dispute about that. But
Now-
regular line 357 has no manner of application here. But I am submitting, he is saying that there is a footpath. That is the footpath, certain portion of the footpath is going to be permanently closed. They are closer to be made, my lord. I understand, my lord, 6 by 4. The structure that may be constructed there, 24 square feet possibly. But all will come. Let my submit everything simply because he's saying that the footpath is there. There I have a right to go every time. Therefore, it cannot be cut.
6 by 4, one stall.
Yes.
Obviously, 6 by 4. Is it meter or feet?
Feet. I have seen that. personally.
6 by 4 feet, one stall.
Well, I exactly do not know that
I have the
what he's
photograph
saying.
that
Well,
I
I could not
see.
follow.
What
Then
is
I'll come into the.
No, show it from there, I can see.
Kindly see,
Yes,
this is the area left
for the pedestrians.
pedestrian.
Yes. Yes.
Only 1.5 feet is left.
No, not 1.5 feet. You see the tiles? The
Yes,
tiles,
only 2 tiles.
yes. Is the tile of 1 feet?
Less than 1
One,
feet.
no, 1 feet tile is no longer there.
It must be less than 1 feet.
Less than 1 feet.
Yes. 1 tiles.
And is there a footpath in the opposite side of the road also?
They have also taken away. Same.
Both
Both sides.
sides.
Yes.
একটা পেছনে দুটো প্লেস
Both sides.
আসলে একটা স্ট্রিট
No.
না দুটো সাইডে নিয়েছে কিনা
ওদিকে স্ট্রিট ভেন্ডিং অলরেডি আছে
There must be a flank open for the pedestrians. You cannot close both
I
sides.
see there
Both
are
sides have been
spaces.
taken
There are spaces available. I see there are spaces available
For what?
to move
To move.
by the side of the shop.
No, that
And the people are going to come and eat. And then that portion will also be occupied.
You lost
Where
have
will the-
seen my lord in the food streets in the the persons my lord enjoy. This is this says the food streets.
ওটা বিশ্বে তাই চলে
Otherwise it could not be said so.
Enjoy in accordance with law. You
In
cannot-
accordance with law, my lord, I am
Legal.
quoting because if it is a food street, it cannot be inside the room. It must be on road or street.
Obviously.
Must be on the road or the street, or it cannot be in a gully because it is well, in a busy street. It is to be done.
so you will ensure accident.
There is no you cannot contemplate anything. Accident may happen anytime.
And the pedestrians will step over the road.
So
For
that,
moving.
that may not be that there may be a scope. That can be anticipated, but that is not the thing. If somebody wants to go on the road street, that's a different thing. But if somebody
If you
thinks
do
that
not
I
have
should
that
not,
space on the footpath,
if I will disclose what
I
the
will
space will be left after the construction is made.
The learned advocate representing the corporation has produced a couple of documents in support of the construction that is being made pursuant to the not pursuant, in response to the no, not in response. In respect of a project of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare for modernization of the food streets. Stop. In the present writ petition,
কোনটা কোনটা ঠিক আপনি তো
comma, the petitioner challenges the construction made by the corporation on Russell Street. Stop. The petitioner is a resident of Russell Street and submits that the right of the petitioners are being curtailed and infringed. Paragraph. The corporation is directed to file a report clearly mentioning the width of the footpath over which the construction is being made, and the space available for the pedestrians to move on the footpath after the food stalls are made operational. Stop. The report shall also specify the mode as to how the location of Russell Street was finalized for being included in the subject project. Paragraph. Whether there is any other alternative pathway which the pedestrians can avail in the event the footpath is blocked by the food stalls shall also be mentioned. Stop. Documents in connection with the subject project shall be annexed with the affidavit. Stop. The affidavit shall be prepared and circulated by 2nd April. List on 8th of April.
In the meantime, let them not proceed further.
Let
Because
us see.
yesterday, today in the morning, I mentioned the matter.
Yes.
Because yesterday, from yesterday night, they have stated the work in full swing. They want to frustrate my claim. Kindly pass this order.
I can shorten the time period in that case.
It could be
Please.
because
Let
it's
them
a
stay for
hill
the time being.
structure, it could be removed if he succeeds.
For the time
But then what is
It's
going to
public
happen
money.
to the public
Hello?
money?
the public.
You have to understand. This is not private property that
My
you
lord,
go
you
and
logically
remove it.
at the same time will appreciate, my lord, the fund is providing, my lord, the central government.
Oh, that's also public money.
The parcels, my lord, in the issue, on the issue, my lord, they have selected particular place, and simply because a person is coming, there are other things too. Because it cannot be looked into in one way.
Let them wait for 7 days.
In that case, affidavit within the 27th
By that time, they will complete the entire project. Let them stay there and for 7 days.
27th are returnable on the 2nd of April.
But
I'm
by
not passing any interim.
by that time, they will complete the
Any-
entire project.
Any steps taken during the pendency of the writ petition shall abide by the result of the same. Have you made the Union of India a party?
No, I can.
Because after you get to know that it is being sponsored by the Ministry of Health,
Liberty so that I can add them party.
please do. Leave is granted to the advocate on record of the petitioner to implead the Union of India and the concerned ministry as the party respondents in the instant writ petition and serve a copy of the writ petition upon the added parties.
They are installing iron structure. All that they will complete the entire project by 7 days. The way they are started work. That is my apprehension.
Let us see what can be done.